Gran Turismo 7, a game that we all know and at least want to try out. Now it is on this channel. Now I'm just gonna set my nickname, and I'm gonna tell some things about the game. Gran Turismo 7 came out on March 4th, not a long time ago, just 2 weeks, and we're gonna set it on the hardest difficulty. And this game is awesome. It's starting you in a Japanese FF car, literally the slowest cars. Like, see, the ones that we can afford are the 3 top ones. We're gonna take the Demio. It's the thing that we can. Well, we will get all 3. That is the main thing. That's why I'm gonna get the Demio, because it's the cheapest one. Now Andy is talking to us. He's just explaining us how this car shop is working. We'll be focused on the PP. PP stands for performance points. Now Andy will say to us. No, he has said it, sorry. And we're now gonna pick the Demio. I've said it that, like, before I even get the game, I'm gonna get the cheapest car, because I know that we're gonna get them all. That's a thing I know. And our collector level is number 1. The level on GT7 is your level. The collector level is your rank, as it said. It will go up when you get cars. So if you have, well, it's not with a car, you have 2 cars, you're level 3. If you have 5 cars, you're level 5. It's not like that. Every car has an XP. And when you buy it, is applied to your account. You can buy a car multiple times, as many times as you want. There is even a trophy that says buy a car 10 times. That's a nice thing. We see 14,000 miles. I've still not set it to kilometers. I will set it, but this won't be in this video because I did not realize it. I was like, why am I going so slow? And now I've realized why. This is our car collection. We can see every car here. We can go category, model year, manufacturer, and country. The oldest car in this game is from 1929, so almost a century to that car. And now we'll get introduced to the cafe. This is well, Sarah will explain to us. And this is peaceful loading times. Just, a cafe surrounded by in the woods. Okay, there's a special place where people who love cars and even car designers come here. Okay, so he's telling us to go now inside. Yeah, I'm on a new adventure, and as I said, this noise of the text, the tapping is so relaxing. He's telling us about the menu books, how they work, and things like that. Now we're gonna start off with the first menu book. Well, not the first one. This is going to be our first menu book. Japanese compact cars. Okay, so we need to get the Fit Hybrid and the Aqua S. It's saying that the recommended car is the Swift Sport. And yeah, I just can't wait to start. I just want to see some things too. He's telling us that we've had one or two. We can have one or two. We don't have to get them again. We have to get all of them all three of them. And now we're starting our menu book number 1. And it's a nice cutscene. Will it get us into the race or the menu? And PS4 loading time kicks in. It's not that slow, but compared to the PS5 it is. I'm still happy with that. World Circuits is now open. Showcase is now open. And it kicks us to the menu. It doesn't go like to the races. It doesn't go here. I recommend placing us here somewhere. And we're gonna start with the Aqua. And I'm gonna race in the cockpit cam for these races. Online I'm gonna race from, I don't know if it was the bonnet view or the roof view. I think that it's different for some cars, but for offline I'm gonna race first person in the cockpit cam, and on the online races I'm gonna race from the hood view or the bonnet view, the roof or bonnet view, whatever it is for the car. And I've now realized that I have not set some things. I have set some of my settings, but I don't have it in manual. And I'm so used to shifting that some buttons just, well, the shifts are the same. It's just weird. As we move up into third, we already got the car, but we want first place. We want the money, although we cannot do anything with that money. There's a final lap, final 3 corners remaining on this race. Can we do it? I'm gonna overtake the Toyota Aqua. We are, but are we gonna get first place? Are we? We overtake him. We have the Raider. We are try-harding. Can we get first place? It's going to be close. Can we overtake him? It's going to be close. It's going to be super close. Are we gonna finish second? Are we gonna finish first? I think that it's second. No, it's first. But by how much? Because it was super close, and it is by 0 seconds. And 0.02 milliseconds. First race, and this is happening. 0.002. This is just crazy. We get the Aqua. No, it's just the Fit. We're on level 2, almost level 3. And now we're gonna just skip on to the next race, because I want to make the video as short as possible. It is really long, even though I've made everything I can. And just to say that I am now playing. This gameplay is on a PS4 and it's still beautiful. It's not like they didn't care for the PS4 users. They put effort into both the consoles. I don't think that the PS3 has GT7, but yeah, I don't think so. And I now noticed something, and I'm just gonna go this full, go both of them, even though the last two didn't make something to a controller. They make something on a wheel. Well, force feedback and force feedback sensitivity, I think. We now just move on to the next lap. Weather is looking good. Clouds are beautiful. The clouds are looking kind of fake. I don't know why. And well, here are looking more real, but it is a game. The clouds are not what they were caring so much. And there's a beautiful 39 tracks, I think. I think that is 39. 424 cars in the beginning of the game. And every single. And are we gonna take first place? Yes, we are. No, we're not. Are we? We're gonna be side by side, but it's going to be him on first place. Our engine failed us. A big thank you to the engine who is serving us like that. I'll never be more happy than that. Okay, so we've almost got 20,000. We've now got the fit. So we completed the menu book. Just the car ticking there. Not the car, the sound that's ticking. It's from the car. So nice, so relaxing, so calm. And it says to go back to the cafe. Let's go back to the cafe. For the fact that you cannot tap it. Some people may think that it is a button that if you go your cursor there, it just gets you to the cafe. No, it's not like that. And now I think that I was like, hey, I should note them in my head loudly to see when I read them. We've got a 1-star roulette ticket. We got the license center. And Stella is something. Hi, nice to meet you. I know you're cool car. I just want to say hi. Hey Stella, you're looking good as always. Her name's Stella. She likes cars and comes to this cafe often. I love talking about all about cars at this cafe. I think I know that. It just actually became so well as a Mazda 2. That's a nice fact. Mazda is famous for its beautiful rear-wheel supercars and legendary race cars that have won the titles the world over. I'm sure that you will run into one and eventually. And we've completed the menu book number 1 Japanese compact cars. And Luca is now starting to talk with us. What the compact car is The word is pretty self-explanatory. As you said, new drivers love them because they're easy to handle and they're perfect for day-to-day use. Japanese compact cars are famous for their technical prowess. Take the diesel engine in the 4th gen Daimyo. It's considered one of Mazda's masterpieces. There's also a 3rd gen Honda Fit Hybrid, the most fuel-efficient car in Japan when it was released. Finally, there's the Toyota Aqua, another compact hybrid boasting. As you can see, many compact cars have ended up becoming all-time classics. Well, I won't say them as classics, but nothing too much. We're gonna skip this one. It wasn't something very big, just a small thing. And as I said, I'm trying to make this video as short as I can, because it's already 32 minutes and we're only just about halfway through. To be exact, in 10 seconds we're gonna be exactly halfway through. Okay, and let's see what we get. We get a good wooden branch hatch and the number 3 European hard hatches. So we've got the Fiat 500, the Mini Cooper S, and the Volkswagen 1200 from the 66. I want to see what I can do with the Volkswagen, with the Beetle. Okay, so Luca will be rooting for us. I hope so. I hope so that he didn't just said it. European classic compact. And as we head out in our Daimyo, pretty nice. So let's see what race we're gonna do first. Go to world circuits. And everything is in Europe. We got Brandshatch, Grur and Lago Maggiore. We are gonna start off with Lago Maggiore. It's the short track. In the last one there's you're just basically going ahead, and that is the normal version of the track. This is the short one. Lago Maggiore, a pretty nice circuit. And we're gonna do again 2 laps. Not something very big, like around 5 minutes the most. Maybe I am saying too much. Maybe yeah, maybe not. And these are my settings. I'm just going to change some things. These, I was like quite confused if I can do this with the radar. Because you can do it with the weather radar, but not with that radar, and I thought that it worked with that one too, and I just skipped the race because same, yeah, I'm just gonna show the last overtake for first place. Getting some push from the air too. Quite nice. As we do something very bad and we are into the wall. We crashed. We're not gonna get the clean race bonus, as I think. And as I wave around, I want to see how the camera behaves. Okay, quite nice. Sonic Cup Classic, and we get a clean race bonus. Very weird. and we get the Fiat 500. Next up, the Mini Cooper, and I'm gonna song this race because it's in a track Goodwood. The first time we're driving there, to be exact, here. And Goodwood, a track that I quite liked. Raced, I think, not even raced. I think only did the circuit experience, and that was it. As I'm experimenting with some things, and if you didn't know, if your road car reaches a certain amount of RPMs, it will stop applying gas. And this is what GT7 is doing. I don't know if it was in GT Sport 2. It may have been, maybe not. I don't know, because I raced mostly with the Group 3 cars. I did mostly online races. And we are fourth. One place to get the car, but we want first position. We are gonna get a small help with the wind, as it's pushing diagonally. Well, it's pushing from the down and left side, not left side, right side, and we're gonna get it down here. We're gonna try and go from, but we cannot. This is not the easy AI, this is the hard AI, and as we make a mistake, we're gonna crash into the walls. This is something that I was doing with the circuit experience, and we do crash. You can catch the slides very easy on this car. 2 minutes, maybe exactly 2 minutes. 1 minute 59. And we're gonna take second place, but first place, are we? We will take the Mini Cooper. We will take this Mini Cooper too. And are we gonna take first place? We're not, as we get a help by the wind again. The money that we got from the second place is very good, and I don't think we need that money to be exact, but the first place always going to be better. 6 seconds off the first one, but he's in a Golf GTI. What did we expect? So we're gonna what's better, like last place is almost a minute 50 seconds. 33,000 to be exact is our money. We get the Mini Cooper. Nice. Now we're gonna go for the Beetle. First time racing at Brands Hatch 2, and we are gonna well, it's not the first time, is it? No, but the race was just nothing. We all look them all in the same lap, same place, and we're gonna get the first place. I took the Fit. No, this is the Aqua, sorry. And this car almost 80. Well, I don't know how it is. I cannot translate them to kilometers, but I think that it was somewhere to 150. No, 150. Well, maybe it was, well, there somewhere. And we are almost level 4. We may be just 1 point. We may be level 4, but the game just can't do it. Can't translate it. Just changing the numbers. Let's go back to the cafe. Yes, there it is. I try to click it, but I cannot. 91 points until the next level. We get the European Classic Complex car is complete. Hey, congratulations, got all 3 cars. Yes, we did. It wasn't that hard, but it took me a little time. Once you've collected your rewards, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. Okay, we got a 1 roulette ticket, high speed ring, and the tuning shop. Nice. European Classic Compacts. These are some of the most famous cars of all. A truly wonderful collection. The world's first motor cars were produced around the end of the 19th century, but it wasn't until the 20th century that mass production became the norm. It was a shift that meant that cars were produced for everyone, not just the select few. At the time, many small simple cars were manufactured and sold at a price that was affordable for the mass. This was made possible by engineers and designers who were responsible. The Mini from the UK, the Fiat 500 from Italy, and the Volkswagen Beetle from Germany. These cars certainly left their mark on automotive history. Perhaps I'll tell you more about them next time. It is a really nice thing that we have this little thing. I'm gonna skip through the high speed ring thing. I'm just gonna go through the end, and I've noticed that I've got no battery. This car, I think that it is on fuel because it has got gears, and well, it is on fuel, but I think that it's using electric energy. I don't know how this car is produced. We're gonna go on to the second race. This race is in the rain. It's going to be very nice. And we will take the Italian quite easy. I'm gonna go on the banking as high as we can, using the banking to our advantage. Speed is power, as some people say, but I think that, well, speed is power. It is something big, and I now know that the grip meter is changing. Like, see here, it now changed. It's a very nice deal, but I prefer that it still has some effect. Like, not a very big thing, but some effect. And I see it is quite weird on the West radar. I've now set it on. I cannot see, the screen is too small. I cannot see to how many kilometers it is, but rain is gonna stop. No, it's not gonna stop. You see that the clouds are moving, but in reality, in the screen, they are not moving. Nice, really nice. And you're starting to aquaplane. If you can see, there's a bar that is getting a little bit more blue. And then I noticed that I didn't use the wipers. And now we're getting on to the second lap. The rain might get even heavier, but the rain is easing off. The rain is easing off. And we will take Fraga. Quite an easy object, but we go wide again. It's gonna stop waiting for a little. No, it's not. And here, wait. You see that the droplets are there. They are actually moving. Even when you are in the tunnel, they are moving. As you can see, some of them are going upward, some of them are staying in the same place. We're gonna need to wash our car, don't we? Yeah, maybe not. There's water. And one droplet just disappeared, a second one there. Now it's going for the third one. I always love to watch the droplets. There are now 2 on the screen, and now we cannot see them. I think that it will be nice to do a race where I show how the track dries up and things like that. It's still pretty weird, and as you see, the grip meter right there is going upwards and downwards when I go on the puddles. A really nice effect. It is saying not where you are on the track, but how much your wheels are wet. I pretty like that. We're taking first place. High speed rims back day. We finished our first, is it? I think first championship. You're number 1 overall. Okay, nice. Thank you. And we're gonna get a sports car, or what are we gonna take? I want where the only thing that I don't want is the Swift, and we do not get that. Really nice. And we get another one. Well, whatever I'm gonna take now, I'm pretty happy with it. And I hope you like the video. Take the same car. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'll post more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.